So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our conjunction video of the week, and this week we're going to be covering Sun-Mercury conjunction in the 4th house, as in what happens when Sun and Mercury are conjunct in the 4th house of the horoscope. And as always, if you do not know, if you have this particular conjunction, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details, for that check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, conjunction, or my books, consultations, and link to my Academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where I teach everything related to astrology. So let's not flutter words and get started with this conjunction. So as you know, many people, especially in Vedic astrological side of things, think of Sun-Mercury conjunction as a Buddha-Aditya yoga. And the thing is, Buddha-Aditya yoga can only occur in certain places, like the 1st house, 5th house, 11th house, or when Sun and Mercury are conjunct the Lagna Lord, meaning the ascendant Lord. So in this particular case, in the 4th house, the results that it will give, it can be Buddha-Aditya yoga, but it may not be. The only time it can be Buddha-Aditya yoga is if it's a Gemini ascendant. So if it's a Gemini or Virgo ascendant, yes, it'll be a Buddha-Aditya yoga. However, regardless of the fact that this is or is not that yoga, and also we have to make sure that Mercury is not combust, especially within 5 degrees of the Sun. Although surprisingly, Mercury has surprised me many times, where it was literally combust less than 2 degrees and the person was a PhD. So yes, these things have happened. So with Mercury, you got to be very careful. Mercury is so close to the Sun since the beginning of time, or the solar system, that it's just used to its heat. Like imagine a person living near the equator. For them, summer is summer. It's like, okay, summer's here. It's hot, yeah. But if somebody, let's say from Canada or US, goes towards the equator, they'll be like just dying. Body cannot handle it. So this is why Mercury is able to handle that heat. And this is a particular conjunction that definitely makes for an extremely intelligent person, somebody who's very scholarly. One is able to get the higher education. One is interested in learning, comprehending, information of education or educational institute. And especially one of the things you will see, because the 4th house is the seat of power, this person will be able to rise to the seat of power through their knowledge and education. This person will be able to gain help through government. They'll gain help through politician, people in authority. This is the person that can even get help from the CEO, the CFO of a company. Because you got to understand one thing. This is a particular conjunction that shows that Sun is without the directional strength. Correct? Sun is without directional strength. So in which situation will this particular definition will come true, which what I'm saying? Well, for that you have to see the strength of Sun in the Navamsha. If either Sun is strong by the sign placement, or sitting in Trikon of Navamsha, or has directional strength in Navamsha, meaning the 10th house, then you know that Buddha-Aditya yoga is really becoming strong. However, if it doesn't, then after the age of 28, this person will be able to rise in life. From 28th year, this person will see the rise in life. And especially, this is a particular placement also, that a person will gain through other people's debt. They will also become extremely good writer, dictators. They're able to take information from somewhere and present it to the world. They can, like somebody has let's say for example, in Sanskrit, somebody has written a line in Sanskrit which is like E equals MC squared. These people will take that and then translate it where the world can understand. Why? Because remember, 4th house not only represents comfort, happiness, cars, vehicles, real estate, but also it represents educational institutes, buildings where you learn, like a dwelling where you learn in. And then where would this conjunction aspect? Mercury and Sun will aspect the 10th house. So whatever they're gaining, whatever they're absorbing, it's being released to the 10th house. And so Sun in the 4th house can actually be extremely powerful, especially when it comes to seeking power and seeking status, especially related to information and communication. They're excellent speakers. And one thing you will see though with this particular Sun Mercury conjunction, that this person will have enemies, will attract enemies. Like such a person may be in high school or something, may have gotten into a fist fight. They would have either beaten someone up or gotten beat. Also, this is a person that is also prone to not care about debt. Like for them, debt does not register. So what happens when they have like hundreds and thousands of dollars in debt? They are not feeling like, oh my God, this is a debt, I need to pay it off. They're kind of like oblivion to that. And until it gets to the exponential level, then they're like, oh my God, how did I accumulate all this debt? That becomes a weak point. And the strength of this person is also seen that this person will shine in foreign lands, foreign places. So even if, let's say, they're working with their own country government, but the projects or the agenda that they will be working in will somehow give them success with foreign authorities, foreign things, foreign bills, foreign governments. That's where this person will see that particular power of the Sun come alive. Now, if let's say this particular conjunction is also being influenced by malefic, on one hand, this can make a person a civil engineer. I can't tell you how many civil engineers I've seen with Mercury, Sun influenced by Saturn and Mars. I mean, more than just being a computer engineer, regular engineer, I mean civil engineer. And also, you will notice that either a person is raised by a single parent or by many parents, or both, meaning this person could be raised by, let's say, a single mother or single father, but also their relatives, aunts, uncles also helped this person grow. They raised him just as attentively as that single parent. Because you got to remember, Sun is singularity. Mercury is many. Usually when you see Mercury in the 4th house without any influence, a person will be raised by many people. They will, once you ask them, they're like, yeah, my aunt raised me, my grandmother raised me, my parents were there, but they'll be around a lot of people constantly influencing their growth. And if you just have Sun, then only one parent will influence that particular person. So now that you have this situation, both of them will work. One will be raised by one single parent, yet at the same time, other relatives, siblings, neighbors will also be involved in raising that child. Okay. So guys, this is my analysis of Sun Mercury conjunction in the 4th house. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Sun Mercury are placed and all the other astrological details, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you in our next video of Navamsha. Bye-bye.